Anyway, we are heading off to the parts shop, but before that, we have another cutscene. Yay! I, for the life of me, have no idea why they even bothered to put this in. I'm going to give us a little backstory about Mr. Giant Earlobes. But overall, yeah, Mr. Verich, you can just... You could have made it an optional dialogue thing to talk to. But I'm overly complaining. I want to get into the parts shop because it gives me something cool. As you can see, nobody here. I mean, there's this guy who's working toward it, but Grand summons Pear, who is now second in command. You'll remember him from Coliseum. But the important thing, the best thing in this shop is this guy, because he'll give you an item to evolve your Eevee. You can get a Water Stone. Vaporeon is the best competitively, and a very good choice. Jolteon's pretty awesome, fast, and good special attack. Flareon, unfortunately, sucks, but still pretty awesome looking and cute and stuff. Umbreon and Umbreon, it's really, you had the opportunity to use them in Coliseum. I don't know why you would use them here, unless you didn't play Coliseum. Anyway, I'm going for Jolteon. But I'm not going to do the evolution quite yet. Holding off on that. Too bad, Jovi. You don't get anything. Anyway, let's find Pear. He's over by the rotating docks right there. Look at him. Looks like a delinquent, honestly. But I love this little dialogue here. Best. And now we can get our machine part here. I guess he was out to show us the whole rotating docks thingamajig, which I'll be exploring as soon as I get some machine part. So there are actually 2 shadow Pokemon that we can get by exploring over there. I'm not going to use either of them for my team, but still neat. Yeah, don't actually help us, you know, you're pretty much the only character who has prior experience in this matter. Don't bother helping us. Anyway, we got house over there, which kind of if it has an item or something, I don't need it. You got a Lighthouse, which is neat. Before I go into the Lighthouse, got this trainer here. That's the first of our 2 shadow Pokemon. Ladybug! Ladybug kinda, again, isn't very good. But still, I would have completely walked past this and the other shadow Pokemon had I not known that they were here by reading the walkthrough. And you may have noticed that the shadow Pokemon now have more shadow moves than just Shadow Rush. Shadow Blitz here, which is essentially a shadow type tackle or pound, and also Shadow Mist, I think, is the other one Teddy Ursa has. I think that Ladybug has Shadow Shed or something. Most of the shadow moves are basically equivalent to regular moves, but I guess slightly... some of them are slightly weaker, like Shadow Bolts and Shadow Beam and other things. I've been reading Bulbapedia. That's the only reason I know this. Anyway, Shadow moves are not very effective against other Shadow Pokemon, but now I have to talk about Reverse Mode, which is basically essentially the same as Hyper Mode, except slightly different. You get hurt at the end of every turn when you're in Reverse Mode, but it doesn't interrupt your turn to attack, so it's a lot more convenient. Also, Shadow Blitz doesn't have recoil, which is so nice when you're trying to snag things. Let's just go for Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist, just in case it doesn't have an opportunity to show, lowers evasiveness of the opponent 2 stages, I think. I think it's a single opponent move, though. Gotcha! Some Shadow moves attack both it's basically an added-on type. That's, like... takes a little bit to know what the moves do and understand them and remember them. But it's no harder than all the added moves in, say, the 4th generation or something. Anyway, the way these rotating platforms work is that you have to push the button you push the button and it rotates in the direction that the button is pointing. At first I thought it would be like you push the direction you want to go, but no. It's a little weird to get used to, but it works. Anyway, we're in a lighthouse here. Now we could take the elevator here, but I'm not going to because there are items to grab. Mostly status healing items, but every item is nice. Also, smoothest transition between floors ever. I know what you're talking about. There's one. Awakening. Totally useless. Still useless. Hope Jovi likes climbing stairs. She's getting a lot of exercise. And I don't care if she doesn't like it. Okay, so taking the stairs was pretty much pointless. But this gives us a nice view of Gateon Port from the other side, actually. Very pretty. And also, fight. I think actually it's this person. Yeah. This is the other person with the Shadow Pokemon. Still creepy as hell. These peeps have, this person has a Shadow Poochyena, which is actually pretty cool. One of its purification moves is Poison Fang, which has a chance of badly poisoning the opponent, which is like toxic. So very nice if you're into that sort of thing. Lick sucks. Anyway, Shadow Hold prevents people from escaping here. Wasn't planning on switching anybody out, and as you can see, goes for both Pokemon, which I don't know if Mean Look or Spiderweb do that. Nor do I particularly care. And I think we are already in prime position for another Pokeball. I hope you're doing alright. Gotcha. Already 3 down. Now, one thing I just remembered, actually, is, Teddy Ursa here has a pickup ability, I think. But I haven't picked up anything yet. Which is kind of disappointing. But I'll want to keep consistently checking back on that. Anyway, elevator that we could have used, but decided not to. And yes, people still switch positions on the elevator. Get over it. Now, let's see, does this get me back to the mainland? Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. Never mind.